Hey, and welcome back to the third and then final part of this how to make a tile set video. Actually, this isn't about making a tile set at all. We've already finished making a tile set. Let me show you. This is our tile set. The only thing I did was have a little celebratory save because we forgot about that. Let me put me back. You know, again, in a professional setting, I would not be happy with this. I would go like, hey, maybe we can make this a little better. Oh, turn off the grid setting thing. Grid snapping. Maybe we can make this a little better. We can make this stone like so. We can fix this. We can make this better here. We want this to be like here. There's so many things that we can do to make this tile set look better. I don't like this little thing here. Certainly don't want to have it like on both of these. You know, we can, as long as we don't mess with the colors, the sides that borders other tiles, then we can do whatever we want. Especially I would take this inner corner with water and make it even more round. Make this and this and this and just make it more like an O and not a square, you know. Try to make this look better. There's so many little things that can be improved. But we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is going to save this. I had a celebratory save. So I'll save the sprite. But we are going to call this finished.png. PNG is a image format that supports both compression and transparency, which makes it very, very good at doing this type of stuff. So we're going to fire up our game engine of choice. I'm going to fire up a project called test environment. It already has a tile set. Let's nope out of that one. Just delete the whole thing. We are going to make a new tile map layer. That is this one. If you know the tile map and not the tile map layer, then welcome back to the hottest game engine in the world. We forgot to bring our actual art though, and we want to put it into assets. So let's open that in file manager right here. You see we have some tile maps in this folder already. We also want our, oh, this is off screen, isn't it? We want the folder where I saved that, which would be in resources, assets, graphics, my own creation, tile sets, top down, and in the folder that we called YouTube 2 something. Here we go. Alright. Very sorry about this working off camera bit. I'm just copying the PNG we just made and I'm pasting it in right there. If you're worried about this Elvish thing, hopefully, yeah, no, I'm not gonna make a joke on behalf of my countrymen. You can guess which country that is. Engagement challenge. What type of language is this cryptic stuff? Alright, now we have our tile map layer and we have our finished PNG in our assets folder. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a tile set and we're going to make a fresh tile set right here. And then, this is important, we're going to go into our tile set right here. And then we're going to tell Godot that this is a 32 by 32 tile set. Hopefully This is not really needed anymore. It's like old superstition. You can fix that later, but before it was some kind of strange bug where when you imported, when you didn't change this first, imported a 32 or bigger than 16, anything else than a 16, and then you tried to change this number later, it recompiled the atlas like it should, but it also made some kind of ghost tiles, and it made a horrible mess. So, as a good measure, always tell Godot what type of tile, what the size of the tile is before you import the art and make the atlas. Okay? So, we told Godot the tile size is 32 by 32. So we go over to Tileset down here, and we take our image and put it into the source. And it's going to ask you, hey, do you want me to make the atlas? And I'm like, yes, please. I don't have to do that then. Very nice. Alright, this is our tileset. This is the tileset we made. And it's been correctly indexed and made it into an atlas. Because we told it it's 32 and it's 32, and notice that there's nothing here. So this is very good. What we want to do now is make a terrain set. And this is in here. Remember, we are still inside the little thing called Tileset. If you don't see it down here, it's because this is a property of the tileset itself. The tileset we just made. So we go into terrain set, we add an element, and in the element we add a terrain and add an element for that terrain, which is very confusing. But that's just how it goes. We're going to call this island because we want to draw the island bit. We want to tell Godot where is the island, and it should make a nice island. Now it's very tempting to put this on green because we have a green island, but this is very wrong. We need something opposite, or at least very different from green. So we're going to make it clear pink, which is very opposite of green, because it's very easy to see the pink on the green and on the blue. And we are going to mess this up. We might mess this up, and we're going to have a less of a chance of messing this up. Okay, we're going to Tileset here. We're going to paint here. Then we select the property we want to paint. We want to paint the terrain tileset, the terrain property. We're going to use the terrain set 0. Again, I don't understand why there's two. This seems to be too nested to me. The terrain set should be the island, if you ask me. But we have a terrain set, and in that terrain set we have a terrain. So it is what it is. We're going to select all of these because we're a madman, and we're going to paint all of them at once. Alright, select all of them. You see they're brighter now. Now we can paint. What we're going to paint is we're going to paint 2 dots on the side where there's full grass and water, like so. We're going to do like this, but that's just for good measure. We're going to do 3 on the sides that are full grass. Remember, we need 2 here and 2 here. We're going to have no pink where there's water. So basically, we are going to make all the green bits pink, and we're going to leave the blue bits not pink. Oh, if you right click, you just delete. And it's not actually about painting over the grass. This is the corner. This is a much bigger corner than this corner. We don't care about that. It's a corner, so it doesn't get pink. This is the side. It doesn't get any pink. This connects to another piece here, which has no water on one side and water on the other side. So it gets 2 pink. Okay, it's not about matching the green exactly. It's about matching, does it have water or not? Okay, and this is full grass, so it gets 3. This is full grass. This is the plus, the cross, so just the 4 corners. And this, oh, that's not correct, has water in the middle. Not there. These are the 3 corners, so we make 3 non-pink sides. These are the thin sides. This is a thin side. Oh, this is a standalone island. This does not connect with any. 1 pink dot in the middle means that if you have land and you have no land all over, then you use this one. That's why it doesn't have to match with anything. You just have to match with itself. We are going to paint everything. Oh, not there. Not there. Does this make sense? In the middle, in the middle. Yes. Except we need these parts as well. Now it makes more sense. Alright, we're gonna do a quick sanity check. Did we do everything correctly? It looks like we did. Hopefully we did. In fact, I'm gonna bank that we did. I'm gonna take a little screenshot here very quickly. That will be for the the other people. Just to show people how to set this up. You know, it's a little cumbersome. If you don't understand how this principle works, it might be complicated. The best way of knowing if you did it correctly is to make a tile map of your tile set. And grant this is a tile set. You use a tile set to make a tile map. So we click on tile map. We need some space to see. We make sure we're on here. We click on the tile map. This is our little pencil. We can use this to draw. We can also draw with a big brush like this. We want to go to terrain and we want to select island because we want to draw with our terrain set called island. We can try doing this first. And you see that works fine. We can try building up just a little bit. Does it follow me around? It does follow me around. And you can see no matter how I actually do this, it's gonna make a coherent island. There will always be stones between the land and the water, which is perfect. That's exactly what we want. So we actually configured our tile set perfectly in the first time. This is the beauty of a 48-piece tile set. You can just draw wherever you want some land. You can make a bigger brush. You can do like this and make it a little faster. But you can make strange little atolls. You can make things like this. If you just place one piece like this, it will still be a coherent island. If you had a 13-piece tile set and you tried to place one island piece all by itself, it's just going to select one of the 13 pieces at random, and none of them are going to look good out in the ocean alone, because none of them look like an actual island. Now, one more thing. You see this looks very blurry. This is another Godot thing. We go to texture and we filter this by the nearest, and then we get proper crisp pixel art. If you're making a pixel art game, you would do that up here in the project settings, so you don't have to do that for every import, because you're basically doing that for this piece of art called finished PNG. And yeah, if you're making pixel art, you probably want to do that with every single art piece you have, and you don't want to be clicking on every single art piece and doing that. You can just do that on project settings. Just make sure all of them look good. And this is it. This is your tile set. We have done it. We have successfully made a terrain set for our 48-piece tile set. Aren't we fantastic? Did we celebrate? Should we celebrate? How should we celebrate? Tell me in chat, how should we celebrate this great accomplishment? And better yet, what do you want to see next? I actually have another little thing that I was planning to make on YouTube. Again, just to drum up some engagement for my Oscar. I'm not trying to hide that whatsoever. I'm not actually trying to make the best educational content on YouTube. This is just something. It's just a trick, okay? I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I just want you to subscribe to this channel so I can tell you about the other things that I'm already making that I'm gonna be selling very soon on Steam, on itch, on a theater near you. Oscar will be very nice, and you should buy it and you should wishlist it, and I'm gonna be hard on that, okay? I'm gonna be nagging you every single video about my new project. Just putting that out there. That's just how it goes. That's why I'm on YouTube. Okay. So, what do you want to see? I have made this little card game. It's like a memory puzzle thing game for beginners to Godot, to learn about state machines, basic state machines, learn about, the system design of making 1, 2, 3, or 4 player game, and making the system logic agnostic to how many players you actually have, which is something I really needed to learn more about when it comes to OSCON, which is also a 1 to 4 player game. Very cool. It's coming to Steam very soon. And, it's a very good tiny little game. You can do it in, well, I did it in a couple of days, but you can do it a lot faster because you can just follow what I'm doing and recreating what I did. We can probably do that in 2 hours, especially if we don't make the menus and stuff, because UI is kind of a pain in Godot. I'm not sure you've heard. It's not my favorite anyway. So we're going to be making a little tutorial series about how to make a very simple little card game. But if there's anything else you want to see, how are you using Godot? What are you using a sprite for? Are you using Blender? Do you want to learn about the 3D to 2D workflow that I'm using? Do you want to learn about how to leverage AI in game development? What do you want to see? I am here for you. I want to serve content that is, of course, game dev related, but exactly what it is, it doesn't really matter that much. I want to make Godot things. I want to make how-tos in Godot. I want to make sprite tutorials for the things that I actually know how to make. Not like intricate art stuff, but basic art stuff. I make a lot of programming art. I'm not a great artist, but I made a lot of art, so not that bad for a diverse dev. I feel I'm pretty good at the art now. I've been doing it for many years. So please let me know, what do you want to see? What do you want to do? Why are you in Godot? What are you trying to make? How can I help you? Because I want to help you. I want to help you reach your goals, and I want you to help me reach my goals of getting at least 500 to 1,000 wishlists on my Oscar game on Steam. So thank you for watching. Have a Merry Christmas. Please let me know in the suggestions, what do you want to see? Or if you just like the video, thumb it up, okay? Merry Christmas.